And we're back. Hopefully my audio is working okay because nobody's in here yet. All right, since nobody's here, I'm going to show you this top secret sneak peek at this little dragon that I just painted. Household Dragon Tarot Cards series. So that was your little sneak peek for anybody who is here watching this back after it aired, which I don't know if anyone does. But now you got a little sneak peek at the little dragon. He's a cutie. Anyway, I have some postcards to draw today, so I'm just going to start one, and hopefully some people will filter in. And if not, well, I'll talk to myself. That's what I do. I'm a professional. So somebody suggested that I draw cats, so I'm just going to start with cat and then see if anyone joins me tonight. It's a nice, cool, brisk day here in Wisconsin. Nice and fall weather. Not ready for it to be fall, but here we are. It's fall. Not happy about it. I know everybody loves fall, and I do too. I technically love fall. I just hate winter so much that it spoils fall for me. It ruins fall because I hate winter. I was not made for winter. I was barely made for summer, but I was not made for winter. Not a winter creature. So I'll draw a kitty. You can hang out while I do it. Wish I could listen to copyrighted music while I draw this kitty. I mean, I could put my earbuds in. But then I feel rude. It's like kitty. It's more like a bunny. Try again. It's a little bit more kitty-like. I knew I wasn't gonna stream today, but then I was like, you know what? Next weekend we're out of town, and then the weekend after that, like it's already getting in like far into the month, and I need to get out of the habit of like doing these streams so late in the month. It's a bad habit. I need to get out of it. So I'll just do it. Adam's not here. He's out of town. He's hanging out with his bestie. He's having a little bestie vacation, which is adorable. He needs a little vacay, and his best friend lives in Seattle, and he loves Seattle. So he went to Seattle to hang out with his bestie for like a week. Which is very cute. Super important for your significant other and you to have separate friends from just like the two of you. Hello, whoever just came in. I'm just talking to myself. Just on the off chance that somebody like watches this back through. I feel like I gotta entertain. Drawing a cat. Doing something cute. Really more of a kitten, I think, honestly. Judging by the size here. Oh, and it says the one person who was here has left, but I don't know if that's actually true. Because YouTube is weird. So welcome one person if you are indeed one person. I don't know YouTube. I don't trust it. But welcome if you exist, and I've been talking to myself while I draw a cat. Who's hopefully going to be real cute when I get done with him or her. Been kind of obsessed with my little Dragon Tarot series. I don't know if you've seen it on. I did a short, and I have a couple of reels with that series on it. That I've just been doing just for fun. I'm not really planning to do like the whole deck. You never know. I might, if this entertains me for 78 cards or something like that, I will be very shooketh. But you never know. I do hear that tarot decks take people like years to fully draw, so probably not going to do the full deck, but I'll do cards until I get bored. Ooh, YouTube says I have 2 people now. Hot damn, now we're cooking with gas. Anyway, let's talk about the little Tarot Dragon series that I have been doing. I used to like to play with watercolor when I was younger. I say younger, it was like a couple years ago that I kind of stopped doing it because I ran out of time to make art, and also just kind of enthusiasm to make art. And then like recently I was at Walmart. Yes, I know, Walmart. Listen, we live out in the country. We're very limited on what stores we can shop at. I know Walmart is evil, but some beggars can't be choosers. Anyway, I was at Walmart, and there were some Crayola children's paint sets. See? I took them out of the box. And that's what I used to use. I never used any fancy watercolors. I just used the Crayola ones are the best. Sometimes you got to pay a little extra for the brand name. But yeah, I saw a set and I was like, oh my gosh, memories. So I grabbed it, and it turned out to be a glittery set too. So that's fun. And I grabbed it, and I've just been watercoloring little dragons since then, which is fun for me. And all right, here is the first kitty. I don't know if you can see him. He has a pizza. Probably one of the big New York slices. He's a little kitty. I'm going to take that pizza, have him snack. All right. All 2 of you, if you have any suggestions for what you'd like to see me draw. We don't have a lot of postcards today. So, only 5. Only 5, not like last month. There's so many postcards. Like, it's very uneven. I have like some month there's just like a ton of postcards, and some months not so many. And this month, only 5. So I'll just keep drawing cats if I don't get any suggestions here. Maybe I'll do the classic Halloween black cat here. Everybody loves the classic Halloween black cat. We are without Adam today. He's visiting his bestie. I know I just said that, but I repeat myself every now and then in case anybody new pops in and they're like, where's Adam? I hope all 2 of you are doing well tonight. I feel like I got to keep talking just in case you're like listening to this while you're like playing video games or washing the dishes or something. Yeah, keep you entertained. You know, there's some streamers who just literally don't do anything else. They just let the chat like go. They are much larger channels than me. They just literally, the chat just kind of dictates what subject they talk about. Would not work on my channel. I'm really bad at live streams. I don't know what it is. I never got the gene. I don't have the live stream gene. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because my camera's so shitty. It's the time of the lighting this time of day is awkward AF. People probably coming in here getting one look at the washed out camera and are like, nope, no thank you. And I don't blame them. Here's the thing about this, like these little black cats, these little Halloween black cats. You can just kind of make them shaped like a bottle. That's the shape when they sit. I know it's not October yet, but I feel like maybe I should draw another Halloween cat after this one. You know, next month it would make way more sense to have the Halloween theme. But, oh, my husband's texting me, you guys. It's very rude to check your texts while you're having a conversation, but we're not having a conversation yet, so that's just him being adorable. All right, here's the kitty. Here he is. Here he is. He's shaped like a bottle, like a kind of a wonky bottle. Is he messaging me again? Seriously? Can't you see I'm trying to talk to my two friends? Yeah, not only did I look at a text while I was hanging out with you, but I answered it while I was hanging out with you, and I'll do it again. So, all right, I'm still drawing cats. You're running out of postcards to tell me something unhinged to draw because I don't have very many tonight. So, I feel like I have to save at least one to see if Firelight gets here because I know that Firelight's going to be late because they work. So, save at least one postcard for Firelight, and we can just hang out. Maybe I'll paint a dragon or paint part of a dragon. Because yeah, I've been doing that little mini dragon series. See how long that keeps me entertained. Let's see, what should this kitty be? Feel free to chime in. What do you think this kitty should be doing? What are the vibes for this kitty? Vibes. Channeling vibes. Oh, I got a new tarot deck, speaking of vibes. I actually got two, and one of them is a cat deck, but it's all the way over there. But this one is a little cheater deck. Sorry for the people who are like affronted that I read tarot. Listen, I'm not going to get you with any witchcraft. It can't get you through the screen. You're safe. But anyway, I just want to show you my little cheater deck. So, like, it's got all of the, like, it's got the keywords and stuff on it. So, like, 7 of Cups. And then upright, opportunities, wishful thinking, choices, illusions, searching for purpose, and daydreaming. Because, like, I'm still learning. And there's a lot, I don't know if you know this, there's a lot of cards in this deck. And I am not an intuition reader. I like to know what the cards mean. So I want to practice with this deck more. Even though I love my themed decks. I want to practice with this one more so I can at least get a better handle on what some of the cards mean. Like, I mean, maybe someday I will memorize them all, but yeah, a little cheater deck's going to help. And it's pretty too, though. Look how pretty it is. That's pretty. And it came with this cute little carrying bag that's like pretty, like, well made, like not super cheap. It's already got cat hair all over it. But all right, I'm putting it away. For any of my viewers who are like, ew, we don't like it when she does the tarot stuff. I mean, I'm not your mom, but like, it's not going to curse you through the screen, so you'll be fine. There, putting it away. But I've got it out here so that I can like practice every day. I should do a little bit more practicing later today. Just like, I pull a card and I try to remember what it means, and then I check my work by looking at the cheat sheet. Okay, kitty, what do we want to be doing? Do you ever make the expressions of the things you're drawing? Anybody else who draws? Like, this kitty's got real wide eyes, so I'm like widening my eyes, like that's going to help me. Hello, Luna Muse. Don't worry, you're the first one to chat. I've just been basically talking to myself and assuming that YouTube is correct and there are 3 people here. No idea. I don't know if YouTube is actually like right about that. Like if it gives me an accurate idea of how many people are actually in this stream. But I've been talking just in case. So I've been drawing kitties so far because somebody suggested kitties in my announcement. So it's been kitties. Nobody told me otherwise. I've just been drawing kitties. Kind of stylized little kitties. Oh, Lonely, that was you? Oh, good. Thank you for suggesting something, because otherwise I'd be left to my own devices completely, and we all know that that's a disaster. I've just been talking to myself this whole time. That's pretty disastrous, I have to say. When I finish this kitty, I'll show you the ones that I have so far. I would have thought of something. It might have just been kitties. That's an old standby. When in doubt, kitties. I told everybody I've been doing a lot more like painting lately, and Giorgio keeps trying to drink my paint water because she's one of those cats for whom any water that is not from the dish that I fill with nice clean water for them daily, any water that's is better. So water filled with paint, superior to water from her dish. She'll drink out of the toilet if I leave the seat up. Like any water. She got into, like, I have a little cup of water because Nigel's on a couple of different medications. He's a very old cat. And to help him swallow one of his pills, I usually use a little syringe full of water. And so I keep a little cup of water next to his pills so that I can easily fill up the syringe. And Giorgio drank all of that. So I went to go give him his meds this morning. I'm like, wait a minute. Where's the water? So she's literally been stalking me because I was just painting before this and trying to get at my paint water. Fortunately, it is children's watercolors, so they are non-toxic. She's not going to get sick from drinking the paint water, but I still would really rather she drank the water that I give her. She's so weird. If I have a cup of water, that's why I have this and I have this. Because if I have a cup of water, she'll be into it. Like I'll turn my head away and I'll turn back and there she is face first in my cup of water. She doesn't do the paw thing where she dips. Face first, whole head into the cup. Yeah, cats are indeed always putting their noses where it doesn't belong. In fact, you can hear her screaming right now, maybe. She's having crazy cat hours in the background. She's been so hyper. And I think it's because she's a long-haired cat and it has finally cooled down. And so she's like, I have energy again. Because she pretty much spent the summer just like sprawled. Like, it is too hot. I'm like, I agree. We don't have air conditioning. All right, here he is. Let me see if I can. There we go. There's a little bit. Angle him so you can see. He's going after the cup of water. He's going to knock it off of the countertop. They always do. All right, I have 2 more postcards. Sticking with the theme of cats, I'm probably going to save the last postcard for when Firelight gets here because Firelight did say that they were going to be here. They're just late because of work. And of course, this is a shorter one today because I only have 5 postcards to do today, and I've already done 3. So 1 more before Firelight gets here, and then I'll just kind of hang out and vibe, and maybe I'll paint some more dragons until Firelight gets here, and then see if they want to make suggestions, which I of course they do. It's Firelight. They have a million unhinged suggestions, about 50% of them involving Bigfoot. Alrighty. What should this kitty be doing? What do we think, all 3 of you who are watching this? What should this kitty be doing? What do cats? I mean, they sleep most of the time, but besides sleep, what do cats do? I only live in a house with 2 cats. When I was a kid, we had a lot of cats. We were very typical poor people in the country. When you live in the country and you're poor, you always have 8 million cats. That's like a rule. Because like people see that you have a barn and then they dump their cats. And so you just get cats. And of course, we're like, well, I mean, we got to feed them. We're not going to let them starve. And then we just get cats. And then we have to afford to like spay and neuter them somehow. And that takes a little while to get the money for that. And then they have kittens. And then you have cats. So yeah, always had cats. So many cats my entire life. I'm going to muse. Should be hunting. What should it be hunting? Don't you dare, speaking of cats, no, you cannot have the paint water. Shh. I wish you could see her face. She's literally right behind the laptop, staring with laser focus at the paint water. She's right here. No. Don't. You can look as cute as you want. I'm not letting you drink the paint water. Don't do it. No. I snap at her and she's just like, how fucking dare you? She's just affronted. Like, how dare you snap at me? Cat making coffee. Interesting. Cats don't need coffee. Just like Giorgio doesn't need paint water. Cat tea party. I could have a couple of cats now. That'd take me longer to draw, so maybe Firelight would turn up. Welcome, MK, by the way. Welcome. Cat tea party. It kind of combines the coffee. Let's see. Do we want cats or anthropomorphic cats? I can speak today. Get out of here. Get out of that. You don't need to get in my paints either. Ma'am? Okay, good. Go sit on that notebook. You hold that. You stop that from flying away. One of her favorite things to do is to sit on things and just like hold them down. We say that she's preventing things from flying away because without the cat there to sit on them, they would certainly just drift off. Yep, hold my notebook down for me, Jojo. No. I said no. No. Sorry, Jojo is being very saucy tonight. Wants to get into everything. Ma'am, just hold the notebook down. I'm trying to stream, Jojo. I'm trying to stream. No respect. But it's a cat, so anthropomorphic cats or regular cats? There she is. I don't know how far behind the chat is, honestly. I have no idea because Adam's not here to tell me. So I don't know how long I should wait to see if you guys have a preference for anthropomorphic or just regular cats having a tea party. But there are 5 of you now, which is exciting, or at least so YouTube claims. I don't know. I don't know if I trust it. YouTube has all of these weird rules about what counts as a view, and like how long somebody has to be watching for it to be a view, and just it's stupid. Stupid. YouTube likes to be arbitrary because it wants to find various ways to screw over its creators. All right. I don't think my chat is lagging that much. Oh, okay. Luna Muse says anthro, so maybe my chat is lagging significantly. All right. I'm going to say a word, and when you hear the word, type it in the chat so I can figure out how much lag there is. Your word is pencil. When you hear me say pencil just now, type it in the chat. Pencil. Type it. Okay, we're not too far behind. We are not too far behind. I was a little bit worried that we were like super behind and I would have no way of knowing because I'm alone. I'm alone. I'm not actually alone. My sister's in the house. I have the overwhelming urge to be like do 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 do. That's like the tea party music. I feel. These cats are gonna be so anthro. Should it be 2 lady cats or a lady cat and a boy cat? What do you think? What are we thinking? Two ladies? All right. Ladies at a tea party. Maybe they're a couple. Maybe they're not. We don't know. Maybe they're roommates. Everybody knows what that means. I'm going to try and draw her holding a teacup. That's always a pain. Yes, I have to draw hands. Maria says, oh, thank God they were roommates. They were roommates, you guys. Just roommates. Well, that's a shitty drawing of a paw holding a cup, but you know what? You know what? I'm not redoing it. Whoever gets this is just going to have to deal with it. Be like, is this drawn by AI? Has this woman never seen fingers before? Be like, we and the robots have one thing in common. Neither of us can draw fingers. Let's get her butt looking right. That's important. So it requires me to draw a chair, and everybody knows I can't draw furniture. So all in all, whoever gets this postcard is just going to be getting a fine example of my inability to draw things. That's fine. It's fine. I'm going to make the table have a tablecloth on it so I don't have to draw legs. Cheating. Is the table straight? No, but probably neither are the cats. Can't draw straight lines to save my life. When says I can't draw well either. I mean, I could draw well, just not tables or things that are have straight lines, which is why I draw so many animals, because they are all curves and circles and pudginess. Who is calling me? Go away. Why would you call me? Don't call me. It's not a don't call me, I'll call you situation either. It's a don't call me and I'll never call you back. That's the arrangement. All right. We got kitty number 1 looking okay. Not the worst. Let's see if we can fuck up kitty number 2. Why do I have Chapel Roan song in my head as I draw these 2 lady cats having tea? It's a mystery. Oh, we're 6 people and I didn't even notice it. Well. Brief moment of shining glory, and it was gone. Cats have big puffy sleeves, or the puffy sleeves era. Because that's when people have tea. Exclusively. I'm not going to be making this cat holding her teacup because I don't want to try to draw another cat holding a teacup. She can have a cuter dress, though. Firelight, how are you? I've already almost been here for like an hour. Won't wait forever. Those I should check, just in case they were like, by the way, Julian, I'm going to be late. Nope. I mean, I knew they were going to be late. Yeah, Adam's going to go hang out. He was maybe going to call me tonight, but then his bestie was like, hey, come with me to a friend's birthday party. And you know that he's not going to miss the chance for a birthday party. Oops, we're according to my thing, we're already back down to 5. So the 6, like somebody popped in, took one look at this place and dipped, which I don't blame them for. I mean, we're a rough and tumble kind of crew around here, drawing out little gay cats. I cannot stay forever though tonight because I have to go put horses away. The horses are out in the pasture that they need to be physically moved to and from. So I'm going to have to move them back shortly. All right, here are the kitties. Can I tip it in such a way as you can see them, appreciate them, having tea? 2 ladies. Maybe they're just friends. Maybe they were roommates. Oh, hey, KJ. KJ's here. All right, I have 1 postcard left, and I want to give Firelight a chance to show up and give their unhinged suggestions, which I'm probably going to regret because it's probably going to be all Bigfoot related. You all know how I feel about Bigfoot. He's just like a long monkey, and I don't like monkeys. Not my thing. So while we wait, I'm probably just going to paint my next dragon. And you all can have a little sneak peek. Oh my God. Sneak peek. Never before seen. Little dragon. Hello, cat. We're getting more people now. I should show you the postcards that I've done so far. Show you the postcards I've done so far, and then I'll paint on the dragon for a little while we wait to see if Firelight shows up to give unhinged suggestions. The answer to your question, KJ, is yes. All right, so here's the cats we have so far. I'm dropping them. All right, so I have a cat with a piece of pizza. Just oh my God, standard. I can't tell if it's showing up, but I hope so. Standard black cat, Halloween-y cat. We have Hello, Melody Harmony. Everybody's trickling in now when I've done the first round of cards. We have Cat about to knock a cup off of a table, as is their way. And we have two cats having a tea party. Are they friends? Are they roommates? Are they roommates? We don't know. But they're having a tea party. And then I have one more postcard left to do, and I'm gonna give Firelight a chance to hop in if they appear, because I knew they were going to be late, and give their unhinged suggestions. But if anybody else wants to throw in unhinged suggestions, just in case Firelight doesn't show up, or you just want to gloat that I took your suggestion instead of theirs, go ahead and do that. I am going to paint this dragon, or start painting this dragon. Which I explained to the nobody who was here at the beginning of this stream, because I was talking just in case. I like to be entertaining. As I explained to them, I've been doing this little series of tarot dragons because I did a series of postcards last month of my little household dragons. They're little big dragons, about the size of a cat and smaller, and they live in your house and they play around. And then I was like, I like these guys. And then I started drawing them as tarot cards. So I've just been doing that until I run out of energy, painting them using this children's set of watercolors, because I am a child. And I'm too poor and lazy to go get like professional watercolors for something that I will undoubtedly stop doing, because I used to do watercolors a little bit, and I just stopped and haven't done it in like a couple of years. And then I was like at Walmart and I saw a pack of Crayola watercolors like I used to use, and I was like, I'm gonna buy that. And then I did. Oh, Firelight's here, so I won't even get to start painting. I'll just finish making sure the inking looks good here. Because you sketch, then you ink, then you paint. If anybody goes back and rewatches this stream for some reason, for the part where I'm just jabbering at the beginning, I do show you another one of my tarot dragons that has not been seen yet, although it will be somewhat shortly seen. But all right, Firelight, I saved one postcard for you for your unhinged suggestions, because I've only got 5 this month, and I went through the first 4 really quickly. So other people can make unhinged suggestions too, and then they can gloat when their unhinged suggestion gets picked over yours. Evil laughter. Mine is an evil laugh. All right, so I'll just paint that little guy later. Oh, only 3. Wow. Everyone, Firelight's having an off day. Only 3 unhinged suggestions. How many of them involve Bigfoot? All right, guys, the gauntlet has been thrown down. Can you out unhinged suggestion Firelight? Can you do it? That is your challenge. All right, Firelight, hit me with your best shot. All right. Number 1, Plankton from SpongeBob as the babysitter in a horror movie. Considering I know only vaguely who that is, that one's probably not going to win. Suggesting SpongeBob things to me it doesn't work very well, because I did not watch SpongeBob, nor do I watch SpongeBob, nor do I have any desire to ever watch SpongeBob. The only time I have ingested SpongeBob, it was against my will. I used to babysit this kid, and I would watch her all day while her mom was at work, and she loved SpongeBob, and I was like, please make it stop. Should probably make everyone angry. Number 2 is Groot as Gru from Despicable Me. All right, interesting. Just because they both just start with GR. Is that where the connection is? And number 3, Oh, Dormammu. I can't read. Dormammu from Doctor Strange as a goldfish. I know everybody loves SpongeBob. It just never tickled the right part of my brain. I was an Invader Zim kid. I always kept. We didn't get any of the channels that either of those shows came on. But when I would babysit, I was always trying to get the kid to watch Invader Zim. And she's like, no, I want to watch SpongeBob. And I'm like, I'm the babysitter. We're watching Invader Zim. That's where my dumb millennial humor came from rather than SpongeBob. You got to get it from somewhere. Honestly, my dumb millennial humor came from Strong Bad. But, all right. Anybody else? Sacrilege. Thank you, Lunar Muse. Together, you and I can just be not fans of SpongeBob together. The only two will link hands and be not fans of SpongeBob together. I did like the first Despicable Me movie. I have not seen any of the other ones because I felt like the first one was perfectly serviceable on its own and didn't need to continue. I also only picked 3 because I knew there would only be a few and I'd be late. Firelight, the only good movie. Despicable Me, seems like it. Oh, Melody Harmony votes for A Seahorse Wedding. That's interesting. It does have undersea vibes, slightly more akin to SpongeBob. Firelight says it was the only good Illumination. I feel like there was another Illumination movie that I didn't hate. What was it? Oh, you know what? I didn't hate the dumb jukebox animal musical. I forget what it was called. Sing. The stupidest name ever. But I didn't hate that one. Honestly, it was pretty to look at. I like animals. I like anthropomorphic animals. You can call me a furry if you want to. And the songs were catchy. So I didn't hate it. I think that was Illumination. I don't remember. But I did try to watch the second one, and that one made me very angry. So I like the first one. The first one was cute. Is there another one? Or is it just 2? I'm just going to go off on a tangent about the Sing movies. Illumination is the new Blue Sky. They had the first Ice Age, and then they made more movies. I think there's a sequel, yeah. Yeah, I also saw the first Ice Age movie when it came out because I'm 1,000 years old and have really not kept up with it. Because it's, it's for little kids, and I am no longer that, although I still do love me some very childish things like my Crayola watercolor paints. I'm stalling because none of the suggestions are really sparking joy, and I'm trying to mull them over in my head and see if there's an iteration that will spark something and make me go, that's it. That's what I want to draw. The Mario movie. I thought that was okay. It was enjoyable. I didn't hate it. Flower type hammerhead shark Pokemon. Interesting. Hammerhead shark Pokemons. They draw a hammerhead shark, but how to make it a Pokemon? And how to make it a grass type. Really a grass water type. I am a Nintendo fan, so I might be biased. Yeah, we grew up on Nintendo. We were Nintendo kids. We had an N64. Seahorse shotgun wedding. Did I miss the shotgun part, or did we add that? Melanie Harmony says a horse having a lovely nap. It's always cute when they sleep, the ponies. All right, let me look at hammerhead sharks and see if I get any inspiration for a Pokemon hammerhead shark. What makes it a Pokemon? That's the thing. When you base a Pokemon on an animal, you have to figure out what makes it a Pokemon and not just a cartoony version of that animal. I don't know. I could definitely draw a cute hammerhead shark. I just don't know if I can turn it into a grass type Pokemon. Maybe if it's just hanging out in the LD. Well, it looks horrible already. Good. Off to a great start. Give it a construction hat. Firelight, there is no flower type Pokemon. It's grass type or fairy type. This thing is just kind of being what it wants. So I can promise you Hammerhead Shark vibes, but I can promise you nothing else because it's kind of just going in its own direction right now. I feel like this is a middle evolution. It's kind of like too detailed to be a first evolution, but not detailed enough to be a final Evo. So it can be a middle Evo. Anybody besides me still play Pokemon? Let's see what I'm missing in the chat. Sorry, I'm staring weirdly. I've been reading Spider-Man Deadpool, and I stayed up too late reading last night, so I managed to save the ending as a reward for getting through my shift. Hey, man, whatever you got to do. If a little Spider-Man/Deadpool gets you through the day, I'm dying to finish it, but I'm here first because friends. Aw, friendship, the power of friendship. Power also of unhinged suggestions. Yeah, Adam's not even here. He's in Seattle. Fun fact. Adam's in Seattle visiting his best friend for the week because he needed a vacation and he loves Seattle. So he's off doing that. So we are all alone. And I told him I was streaming tonight, but he and his bestie are going to a birthday party for one of her friends. So that's fun. And if anybody's like, oh, Adam's off with his female best friend, she's a lesbian, calm down. And she's married. She's a married lesbian. Anyway, their friendship is adorable, and I love that for them. But she's like, hey, one of my friends is having a birthday party. We should go. And so Adam has completely missed this beautiful stream that we're doing together. Oh, and it's official comics, the Deadpool Spider-Man. Awesome. Love it. I don't really care about comics, but that's a ship I can get behind. Like, they make sense. Right, Luna Muse? It is his loss. Hammerhead shark. What do they look like? You think I would know, but I don't. Well, I do, but I have to keep checking. It's called Spider-Man / Deadpool instead of Spider-Man and Deadpool for some reason. I mean, we know the reason. There's lots of treats for the shippers like me. Yep. I mean, that's the reason. For some reason. Gosh, what could it be? I love it when the media, the show or whatever knows that people ship, and they don't do mean like queer baiting. There's this old cop show that I talked about, I think before, Starsky and Hutch, that me and my mom like to watch, and the two lead actors, Paul Michael Glaser and David Soul, were best friends, like still are, although one of them has passed, but the best friends all their lives. And they knew, and this is like in the 70s, I think is when the show was coming out, and they knew that their primarily women audience shipped them. So they just put in all kinds of like very gay moments between the two characters who are straight, knowing that they like, it's fan service. It's fan service for their female audience. And like, yeah, it was a little bit queer baiting, but what were they going to do? It's the 70s. So yeah, but yeah, I love it when creators like are like, oh, we know you ship it. Here you go. I realized the other day that a Catwoman can be Batman's Endgame all the time, and Deadpool can be Spidey's. Meh. Although apparently, I know nothing about comics, but I did hear through the grapevine that someone decided that Batman couldn't give blowjobs, which is an odd thing. Like, what a weird place to draw a line. It's too demeaning for Batman to give a blowjob. Are you serious? I'm gonna get kicked off of here for saying BJ so many times. They were webmates. MK says, I haven't been able to read anything fun since the beginning of class. I'm dying. Oh man, yeah. School will do that to you. I have a friend who she has a master's and everything, and in literature. So she has lost all ability to read for fun. Like every book she reads, she can't get into it or enjoy it. Her schooling ruined it. And I'm like, that sucks. Lunar Muse, I thought Superman was Batman's Endgame. Just catching up on chat because I have nothing better to do. Deadpool's pan, but he finally has an official non-female love interest. In the current comic, he has a non-binary partner named Valentine. Oh, Valentine. I may be biased towards that name for reasons. All right, here's my shitty Pokemon Hammerhead shark that is a grass type, and you can tell because he's got little seaweed coming off of him, and maybe he'll be green when I color him, but here he is. He just wanted to be a four-legged little critter, so who was I to refuse him? Sometimes you just start drawing and the drawing is like, I'm going to be this way. And then you have to draw it. He is very cute and derpy. Listen, he just wants to be friends. He just wants to be friends. Look at him. Friendship. All right, everybody. I'm going to show off the postcards one last time. I'm glad that we picked it up to 8 whole people. 8 whole people at the end of this stream. So take that, YouTube. Don't forget to like on your way out to show YouTube that there were 8 whole people here. But I'm going to show you off the postcards, and then I have to go catch horses. So, which isn't hard because I have treats. Anyway, kitties. All right, so we have Pizza Cat. I like these brown ones, but it is hard to get them to show up on the screen. So I'm going back to white ones after I run out of this pack. Pizza Cat. Stoic Halloween Cat. Cat. Ooh, cat spilling a glass of water. 2 lady cats having a tea party. Are they friends? Are they roommates? Are they something more? We don't know. And finally, a little hammerhead shark Pokemon who's totally a grass type. Believe me, trust me, he just is. There we go. Normally, I'd keep hanging out with you guys and like ink them on stream because I have so few to draw tonight. But you know what? I have to go get horses. So I'm going to say goodbye. But thank you all for coming. Great that you made it, Firelight. Now go enjoy the rest of that comic as your delightful reward for your evening. And as for the rest of you, I don't know. Do something with your night. Go eat some food. Pet a cat. Firelight's going to go cry some more. Good, good. Night, everybody. Thanks for coming.